Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. It's your boy Phil. So today, we are going to have Korean barbecue and hot pot at Korean Asian barbecue and hot pot. So, what are we waiting for? Let's start the video. Hope you're having a great day, guys. So today we are in Boston Road in Springfield, Massachusetts, and we are in Korean Asian barbecue and hot pot. So from their website, they offer authentic Asian barbecue and hot pot with over 85 different choices. And that includes meats, vegetables, and seafood. The price ranges from $19 to $33, with the higher price being for dinner. So after going through the appetizers and the sauces that you can choose from, as well as the condiments and the herbs, their menu, as you can see here, has definitely a lot of choices. And that includes the meat, seafood, appetizers, vegetables, drinks, and desserts. Before we started, we ordered some appetizers first, and our favorites here are the popcorn chicken, the fried spring rolls, and the fries. So while eating our appetizers and warming up our grill, you would also order your drinks and the type of soup base for your hot pot. So for me, I like things to be spicy, so I ordered the Szechuan spicy soup base. And just be careful if you order this because this is really spicy, as you can see with the oils and the Szechuan peppers. And then we ordered one of our favorite appetizers, popcorn chicken, which are savory, salty, and very addictive chicken treats. So be careful not to eat too much before your main meal. And then there's also the seaweed salad and the fried spring rolls. And after that, we started to order our meats and seafood for the grill and the hot pot. And they have a lot of choices for the meats and the cuts specifically for pork, lamb, chicken, and beef. While the seafood ranges from the squid, a couple of shellfish such as mussels, slices of fish, and many more. But for you to get the full value of what you paid for, better focus on the meats, like this ribeye, which is available as a dinner item. Sorry, what is this? So while we started our grill to cook our ribeyes, the vegetables are also prepared and made to order, and you can get the condiments or the sauces as much as you want. And while those meats are grilling, you would also cook the food that you like for your hot pot, which is already boiling hot. And it takes a team effort to grill the meats and cook your soup at the same time. So for me, I chose the Szechuan spicy soup, which is very spicy with the Szechuan peppers and the spices. And you can see the spicy Szechuan chili oil floating in the hot pot. So after adding some chopped garlic and cilantro, it's time to get some of the meats. Fish balls are very soft and bouncy to the bite. It tastes like your everyday fish ball that you use for soup. The short arm octopus has almost the same taste and texture as a squid, but it is slightly more flavorful. And you can also cook this item in the grill. Beef tendon balls are made up of meat, fat, and tendons. And this is one of the most common things that you see in Vietnamese noodle soups or noodle soups in general. But compared to a fish ball, they are tastier and firmer to the bite because of all that beef fat, meat, and tendon. For me, it's a bouncy, chewy version of an Italian meatball. Seafood options such as mussels, clams, scallops, squid, short arm octopus are also available. We suggested at the start of the video for you to start with the ribeye, which we guess is about one steak per person, although you can order more and it's only a dinner item. Well, these are very thin ribeyes, and make sure don't overcook it, and it is best enjoyed medium to medium well at this thickness of a steak. Although in seeing this steak, I think I overcooked it too much. But that's okay because it's still delicious, tender, and it has that small amount of fat to keep it moist and flavorful. And much like samgyeopsal with pork belly, you can dip it in spices, wrap it in lettuce, and take it in one bite. I go back to my hot pot with more items, specifically lobster ball with enoki and shiitake mushrooms and pork belly slices. Lobster ball is a tastier version of a fish ball. These thicker cuts can be used for the grill or the hot pot, or you can choose the thinner slices specifically for the hot pot. But for this batch, I chose the thicker slices. The enoki straw mushrooms have that mild mushroom taste, and it actually reminds me of eating noodles. And that pork belly is one of the best items for hot pot or the grill because of that tender meat and that pork fat flavor. And that rich pork taste can be balanced out by some soup. And while eating our hot pot, we are still continuing with that grill. And I got more of that ribeye, grilled pork belly, and grilled squid. The hanger steak, which is one of the most tender cuts, has that same tenderness and flavor as a ribeye. In some cases, even more tender and flavorful. And that grilled pork belly has that pure pork flavor, with just a pinch of salt, even without seasonings. And that hanger steak, because of its tenderness and flavor, can also be cooked in the hot pot if you like. And these pieces definitely taste like a tender, fatty ribeye. And chasing it off with more soup, which will bring more heat. The swaifish is a type of freshwater fish found in rivers. It has soft, tender white meat with a very neutral taste, perfectly suited for these hot pots. And as I noticed, it has a similar consistency and almost the same taste as flounder, that same tender white and soft meat. The beef belly slices have that tender meat and that beef fat on the edges that gives it its flavor for the hot pot. And I think this is our second or third grill pad, and they will periodically change it once the grill gets too dirty. Next on the hot pot is ox tripe. And while this was boiling, we added more cilantro, chopped green onions, and garlic. Ox tripe, definitely one of my favorites, having that neutral taste and chewiness. And I chase it with more of that beef tendon balls. Next is sliced lamb, with a flavor profile similar to beef and having that unique flavor associated with lamb that some people don't like. But for me, the lamb slices here are clean tasting and delicious. And it is even better with those spices and herbs. Next, one of the best cuts of beef in Korean barbecue, galbi or short rib. Known for its tenderness and flavor because of its marbling of fat. And as you can see here, it is marbled with some of that beef fat on the sides. Besides the ribeye and the hanger steak, this is one of the best cuts. And you have to use your hands if you want to get in those tendons and the meat sticking on the bone. It even packs more flavor when you dip it in chopped garlic, chilies, and some herbs. And now we go back to pork belly for some samgyeopsal. First, some grilled pork belly dipped in chopped garlic, chopped onion, spices, and chili. And that has a very flavorful, rich tasting grilled pork. So here we wrap the pork belly slices in lettuce with your own choice of spices and sauces. I still prefer to chop garlic, chopped green onions, some cilantro, and spicy chili paste. And take all this lettuce and pork in one bite. And for this, you can use any type of protein or meat and the spices and sauces that you want. And we finish off this dinner with some desserts, fruits, and of course, Thai milk tea. And that was a great meal indeed. Thank you for watching this video, and I really do hope that you enjoy it, and thank you for your continued support. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. See you later in the next video, guys. Take care. Yes. Tail. Oh, sorry, what is this?